Aquarius, July 2018. Do everything according to protocol. Follow things in the guidelines in which they're directed. Follow directions very carefully. This is a message that's sent just for you, Aquarius. Please know things need to be put in a certain perspective. Things need to be put in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Everything needs to be in alignment. If you don't do that, you cannot create the foundation, or you cannot build whatever it is that you're trying to build. Things, don't skip a step. That's what this is trying to tell you. Do not skip a step, whether it's love, career, relationship, work. Do not skip a step. Follow every single thing. It may take a little bit longer, but at least it will be done and completed. You won't have to go back and redo something. So be aware of that. Also know that in reference to balance, food, health, everything needs to be in moderation. A little bit of this is better than one of that. So multiple things, multiple choices, multiple food groups, moderation, moderation. Do not forget, it is important to be taking your multivitamin and mineral and increasing the fluid, especially now with the heat. Increasing the fluid. Your body is made up of 80% of water. If it gets too hot, your body, you're already running a 98.6 temperature on average. And if you're hot, working outside, overheating, doing any strenuous exercises outside, you're burning up water like crazy. Therefore, it's going to create you to get very ill, feel very sick, very tired, and dehydrate. So take some shade, take a rest, wear loose clothing, light-fitting clothing, and drink those fluids. This is very important for somebody out there, Aquarius. Also know wherever love relationship is, what you dealt in the past that was toxic, wasn't good for you, someone betrayed you, they married someone new, they broke promises to you, you were ready to be their one and only, they decided on someone else and left you out in the cold. Okay, fine, frig them, but you're better now. You're recovering from that. But you got to learn to forgive yourself and forgive them. And then you can move forward for the new opportunity that's coming. There is also someone else who is in your current situation. However, I feel this is an on and off type thing. It's been off right now more than it's been on due to legal issues, finances, stability, and getting their own head straight. So whatever's going on that you haven't had communication with someone from your past, things are going to soon be changing. Things are going to be confronted. Questions might be given to you as to why aren't we speaking? Are you mad at me? What's going on? You know, what's been good? Somebody's going to speak something to you. So be prepared for that to come. Please be open and nice. If you want this person in your life who you think about them all the time, you want to be with them, but yet you don't want to show that you're liking them so much. You don't want to show that you're weak for them. You don't want to put all your feelings out on the table. You don't want to get hurt. That's what it comes down to, Aquarius. You just don't want to get hurt. But be aware that this is a water sign, and this is somebody who's taken interest in you for quite some time. However, they had certain justice system or legal systems or legalities or lawsuits or some type of legal something coming around them that they weren't able to focus on you the way that they should have. But please know that things are going to start changing. They're starting to get their shit back together. They're starting to figure things out. You know, they're starting to realize how important their job is. They're starting to realize how important you were in their life. They're starting to realize what made them happy and what didn't, what works for them and what doesn't. So Aries is also, a name that is coming up for you guys with the water signs as well. So just understand that someone has a very strong Aries around them. Someone has a very strong Scorpio around them. But I do feel like this is going to take a little while to manifest to the way you want it to develop. However, there is also new love beside that one, beside the past partner who hurt you. There is a new opportunity coming. Like I said in the beginning, there are options on the table. There is things being brought to you. So be aware of that. You are going to be able to reach your destiny. You are going to be able to be in that loving, committed relationship. That offer is coming to you as long as you're willing to close the door on the very past and let the door open now for something new. New love to blow right in the door. Open the door. Let it in. Take a risk. What the hell? You know what? So what if you got hurt? You're going to get hurt again? So what? But in between getting hurt, there's going to be a lot of great times, a lot of memories made, a lot of good things. It doesn't mean, excuse me, my allergies are terrible. It doesn't mean that this relationship isn't going to work out. What it means is, yes, sometimes there's bumps in the road. You got to iron shit out sometimes. Sometimes you got to get the wrinkles out of the fabric. Even the best fabrics in the world get wrinkles. So, sometimes you got to work them wrinkles out. But you got to be willing to put the work in. Nothing's going to come to you and sit right on your lap and say, here I am, everything is beautiful, enjoy life now. Doesn't. I wish it did. For you and everybody else, I wish it did. But it doesn't happen that way. You got to put the work in, and your partner's got to put the work in. If both of you are putting the work in, you can't do anything else but succeed. You cannot do anything else but succeed. So, you know what? Take that risk. You play the damn lottery, but you don't want to take a risk on your love life. You don't want to take a risk on being in love. You don't want to take a risk on someone loving you, making you feel great inside and out, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Hey, everybody needs a little bit of all of that. Like I said, moderation. Moderation's the key. Aquarius, you guys are so attractive. Very, very good looking people. There's not too many Aquariuses out there that are ugly. That's for damn sure. You can have your pick of the litter, your cream of the crop. You can have everything handed to you, but you have to be able to maintain it. You have to be able to nurture it. You have to be able to water it. You have to be able to give it everything that it needs to thrive. Inspire it. Learn, please, Aquarius, to not only be loved, but to love. Learn not only to be loved, but to learn how to love. Learn what you need to give to another person for them to reciprocate that back to you and show you the same kind of love. Because what you give out will be measured back to you. Trust and believe it. So if you give out love, you'll get love. You give out attitude, you get attitude. You give out being stern and not motivated, disappointed, sad, all that, you get all that back. You reap what you sow. Once again, you reap what you sow. You want karma to be good to you? Then put good karma out there. You want your mate to come back to you who's been focused on other things, whether it's health issues, legal issues, finances, things of that nature, trying to get their own shit together before they can come back to you. They can't come to you if they don't have nothing to bring. So weren't trying to come to you in the past because they had nothing to offer you. They didn't even know what the hell they had, let alone try to offer you something. They didn't know where their head was at. They couldn't think clear. But now things are starting to get back into focus. Now they're showing up. Now they're doing what they need to do. They're giving you that certain look when you see them. They know that you're there. I'm sorry. They know that you're around. They know that you care. They know you've been giving them the space that they needed in order to get their shit right. That doesn't mean you put up with any excuses. That doesn't mean if they were involved with another person that that's acceptable. I mean, if you guys don't have a commitment, that's one thing. Then they can do what the hell they want, and so can you. But when you finally say you have a commitment, then you know what, that's different. But if there's no commitment offered, then whoever you see is none of their business, and whoever they see is none of yours. Can't expect somebody to commit to you if you're not in a committed relationship. That has to be determined. Some of you are going through rehabilitation, whether it's physical therapy, emotional, spiritual, or drug and alcohol rehabs. I don't know. But there's a positive outcome for that. That is all going to be positive. So whoever's holding on to that, trying to get through rehabilitation or recovery, please know, even though it is a continuous uphill battle, all the work that you're putting into it is going to pay off. It is prolonging your life. It is strengthening your body. It is strengthening your mind. So be aware of that, okay? Also, please know, those of you that are doing weight loss, you may hit a little plateau for a little bit, but please know that it is going to pick back up again. Just learn to work and trade around your carbs, more of your carbs early in the morning than less later at night. Things of that nature. Little tricks will help make things start again to increase your weight loss. please know, Aquarius, that you have to trust in yourself before you can trust anybody else. Stop blocking communication from a certain party that's trying to get a hold of you, trying to speak with you, trying to get your attention, trying to get some kind of reaction from you. But you're not giving them any. You're not giving them any reaction. So please try to do that. Please know that someone is holding a very warm spot in their heart for you. Please know that you are on someone's mind very often. They think of you in a kind way. They enjoyed spending time with you in the past. They're looking forward to doing that again. Someone needs to go on a trip or a vacation. Someone is waiting to do this. Someone is waiting to just get on their motorcycle or get in their car and take a ride. Someone is waiting to do that. There are blessings coming for you, Aquarius. Be aware of that. There is new love also on the horizons. As I said, you have many options to look at. So best of luck with you. Be prepared, because the end of July is going to create a lot of changes, and August even has more to come. So be prepared for that. I'm just going to give you this little bit for now. This will cover the first couple weeks of July. I'll get back with you soon.